New this morning, Aurora Public Schools going green while getting students to school. The district is rolling out 7 electric school buses next week.
That's the most in any school district statewide. 9 News reporter John Glasgow is live now from APS Transportation Facility. And John, this is the first step in the district's plan to replace the entire fleet of school buses with EVs.
That's the plan, and it could take decades to get there and a lot of money. But you can see here they've got 7 new electric buses that are lined up behind me with those white electric chargers as well. They are ready to go, and next week the students are going to get a try out on the new buses.
It's a lot quieter ride. The response time on these buses are great. The torque is also a good feature that I've noticed.
So the new electric school buses look very similar to the rest of the fleet, but they run on a battery-powered engine to reduce the emissions. APS says it was able to purchase 7 new electric school buses and 7 new charging receptors. Now, while the district did put up 20% of the cost, the rest was funded through a government grant program. And that certainly helped because an electric school bus costs around $370,000 each, more than double the price of a brand new diesel bus. APS says that the EV buses were expensive up front, but in the long run, it will actually save money as well as helping the environment.
When you look at a diesel bus, it costs to replace a lot of filters, a lot of fuel. With these EV buses, we're just looking at, hopefully just, maintain the tires on it.
So APS says that these electric buses, they can charge them in about 30 minutes. My question was, how far can they go on one charge? Well, they said they can go up to about 138 miles, which is much farther than the daily routes. They usually go about 75 miles dropping off students at schools. So that's good news, but they plan to get a few more of these electric buses in the time being, but it is a big upfront cost. But again, they say that they're going to make that up in the long run. They also say that the next phase of this green plan that they have is they're going to put these canopy covers in here as well, which will help power the school buses. And also there's a few schools that are nearby in this area. They're going to generate some power for them as well.
I love this idea, John. So yeah, up front it's a little bit more expensive, but on the back end they save money and it's helping out the environment.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the big thing is they say with these diesel buses, I mean, they have to replace a few of them because they can only last about 15 years. So, and they also require a lot of filter changes. And as he mentioned there as well, some of the engines also need to be upgraded over the time. So this is going to, in the long run, eventually maybe just have to replace the tires, some minor maintenance here and there, but they definitely think that that's going to be a big cost saver down the line. They're hoping that they can get some more of these government grants to help offset some of the costs, but we are seeing a lot more of those being rolled out by the federal government, so they're going to look forward to a few more of those down the line. Yeah, it makes real sense when you look at the diesel cost these days, so great for them. John, thank you.